So here we go, menagerie. And if it don't work, it's a bit buggered up, isn't it? Now, I never played the VIC20 version. Nah, it's nowhere near as good as the C64 version. And that's just the programming quality. Of course the graphics are not going to be as good. So slow. Am I supposed to avoid? I think you have to avoid everything basically. What happened there? What's wrong with that? Do I have to jump on the backs of the rabbits? Come on, mate. So you can't go on the checkerboard effect. Alright. So this is half the price and it's just a shit. So, where did he come from? Do I have to get those things or what? So why are some of them highlighted? What does that mean? So a little flea on the elephant there. And that one. So it doesn't matter, maybe you get more points if they're white. So the graphics are interesting, they're not really worse. They're just weird actually. Yeah, that one's no good, so we're gonna have to get the next one. So there we go, there we go. There we go. God damn it. It's going to be a tough call getting that one there. Lining them up is going to be a real sod. This don't really help me, I don't know why I did that. Maybe they'll line up now. Where's the time anyway? I don't think you get a time limit, see. And you do die when you go on the edge, so yeah, the battery's going to run out soon. So let's check out Moon Patrol. And okay, don't worry about that business just yet. You have to load in both parts first to see if it's going to work. There we go. Now I'm playing these massive VIC20 pixels on my 55-inch plasma. So they'd look a lot better on the old 14-inch Triumph TV I had back then. Yeah, it's alright. I mean, they've copied the arcade. It could run a bit faster. I don't know of any other Moon Patrol style games on cartridge. I think Mission Mercury is a Moon Patrol clone, I'm not sure actually. I don't know why the colours have to be like this. I'm sure they could have done a different background colour than black, that would have helped. Yeah, Atari seemed to purposefully ruin, you know, conversions to the Commodore computers. Because they were rivals. And Commodore did one Christmas have a slight technical delay to manufacturing cartridge ROMs. So I want to see how much it slows down when you get stuff like flying around in the sky, like the UFOs and stuff. We get that road. Well, whatever comes after these UFOs then. I'm hoping for a bit of a colour change as well. These colours are horrible. That was beefy. There we go there. So you don't get a change in colour. Yeah, it's not really very good, I have to say. Again, it feels unexpanded like tape. Okay, no speed bonus. I don't care about speed bonus. And the colours are the same, so yeah, I wouldn't have liked that for 30 quid back then. That's a lot. That's like 15 weeks. That's 3 months worth of pocket money. That was always a problem I had with a VCS. It just took too long to save up for another game. Let's try Motocross by Zonox, who did some terrible Atari VCS games. And we can't move the screen around. Sometimes it's shift keys, sometimes it's tabs, nothing. That's not good. We have to move the screen on there. See, it's right on the edge, it's really dumb. It's Zonox, what you expect, mate. They did actually do this game for the C64. Now this is actually quite impressive. It's like a Paris-Dakar rally. There's no actual road. You just have to like drive through the desert, avoiding the cacti. Yeah, it's not bad. Feels on tape. Feels 30 quid though. I don't know about that. I'd rather have Enduro on the VCS than this on the VIC20 for the same price. So there's that. Why can't I gain any fire? Why am I now limited to such a slow speed? So I've obviously damaged the bike. It's going to take forever. And you do actually have a time limit. There's no indication of how far I've got to go. So the mountains are actually moving. Yeah, all things considered, this is not bad actually. The objects moving are actually smoother than bloody Chase HQ on the Amiga and ST, never mind the C64. Shit. It does kind of look and feel like a VCS game, apart from the colours. Bloody hell, check out them graphics, like a Tron bike. Tron bike mixed with an Enfield bike. So the left-right scrolling is not great, but yeah, you can sort of get to it. If anything, this version, this level's a bit easier, isn't it? How do I go down, innit? I didn't want to go that bloody fast. It's this joystick, I tell you. It's one of the worst things about the C64. You can't use a USB to Atari joystick adapter to use a decent joystick. I don't care what their excuse is. They should have put 2 9-pin joystick ports in there, an extra 4 little tiny buttons on the side for the menu options. So I guess we're getting near the end of the level because it's pushing me up the screen. I'm not doing that. So it's an interesting game. How'd you speed up there? Right, so you hold fire and push forward, do you? And if you're not holding down fire and you push forward and back, you go up and down the screen. So that's a really dumb thing, that is. I don't think you can actually. Oh no, look, left and right move you up and down the screen, and forward accelerates you. That's really dumb. oh no, I accidentally pressed the button there. Ah, bloody hell, just as I was going to check it out, because of where the buttons are on the stupid, the C64 full size, that's bollocks, mate. So, bad design there, but interesting game. No, I didn't want that one. Ooh. So I suppose we should check out Miss Pac-Man if we can, battery life permitting. And again, I have to load in the main part of the program, the auto boots. Look at the size of that screen, it's terrible. So they've improved the music. The screen is too small though. So I just made the graphics much smaller. Now, if you learnt machine code on the old VIC20, you should be able to write a game like this yourself actually. Oh, there's no woo-woo noise. There's a lot of slowdown. Nah, you want Jelly Monsters, mate. And it's still got the same problem as the other Pac-Man game with the joystick input. Very difficult to navigate the maze. However, the ghosts are so slow, I could go for a cherry, innit? Come here, you little bastard. Oh no. Ooh. Nah, it's never gonna happen. I've used up all the bloody pellets. Yeah, I'm losing time just because of the bad coding. So I just need to get from here, down here, across here, down here, and hopefully I should do a level. Yeah, I wouldn't have been happy with this for 30 quid. So, but unlike the VCS, it's no more difficult to control on Miss Pac-Man compared to Pac-Man. They're identical. Yeah, fruit is good for you, but I know if you're diabetic, then you should stick to just vegetables, mate. A tomato's a vegetable. You can have a tomato instead of like, I don't know, bloody nectarine. That's a bit crap. Could be a bit of a problem actually. I don't think I can do that much with one pellet. There's something strange about Miss Pac-Man. It's like if one is already blue and you get another power pellet, it doesn't like refresh, you know, the time that you can eat them. That's one thing I don't like about Pac-Man games, if they do that. You only get 4 pellets, so you know what I mean. But I still done the level, innit? Okay, let's see if we can load something else. Ooh, Robotron. There we go. And let's do the old media access again. Yeah, that'll have to do. Hey, remove the bloody screen. No. Thank you. There we go. Another rubbish bit of programming by Atari for a Commodore computer. Why is the screen so bloody small? You won't go up the bloody ladder, see? Pure luck I got up there. Should have done a level by now. Ah, bloody hell. Getting on the ladders is a real problem. Next. Actually, that might be okay if it weren't for that. Let's check out what Magic managed. Now, I'm sure there was Atlantis. So I'll have to check that. It wasn't in the TOSEC, well, Game Base 20 version 0.3. There's supposed to be another version out years ago. Yes, anyway. So yeah, I think that's the most important thing with this thing. Being able to get cartridges to work. Now, Robotron didn't actually work. So the battery ran out when I was about to try it. That's the only one so far that hasn't worked. I don't know why. So, but the VIC20 resolution is so big and the screen so small, and by big I mean the pixels, that you know. Yeah, it's actually quite a nice version. Not quite as nice as Phoenix on the VCS though, which costs the same amount of money, and most of us early adopters did actually have a VCS before a home computer, so if you're old enough, luckily their shots take ages to come down the screen, but this is how you're supposed to do VIC20 games. You're supposed to have smooth moving graphics because, you know, if you can do it on the Spectrum, you can do it on the VIC20 most likely. Ah, come on, come over here, you bastard. So it kind of feels like 2019 at the moment. I haven't uploaded anything for ages. So I've got loads of videos already recorded. I'm using the C64, which I was doing in autumn 2020 as well. So it does feel like we've gone back in time just a wee bit, as Main Meister might not say. Ah, come on. Definitely not for smokers, this one. So even though it doesn't draw the shots going through the two lasers they fire, they're still travelling. Must have faith, brother. I don't know whether I should watch Lost. Saved a hell of a lot of projector time. I think this is anyway, let's work this out. Probably coming up to about 72 hours since I had the projector on. Considering it worked, that's probably the longest the projector's been off, if I'm honest. Oh, they split up into little fly, innit? Fly girl inside. Hey, no! God damn it. Just avoid them. Can you keep your finger on the fire button? No, you can't. That's a good thing. Go away. Oh man. Once they start swooping, you ain't really got much leeway there. They kind of follow you around, so you have to be at the left and right of the screen. Yeah, I am liking this. I wouldn't have paid 30 quid for it. It is a good VIC20 game though. So today, oh, we've got one of the sweeping ones. There's no mothership. I'm sure I've seen a mothership, so maybe on the VIC20 they didn't do the mothership. Not all of these again. Dodge the bullet there. So actually, in a way, this is better than Star Battle. There's less going on the screen though. There's that. So there's that slight problem. So when these bloody things gonna finish? I'm on my last life. I want to see if there's a mothership level actually. Ooh. Taking too many risks now. No. I'm not going to waste me roll up. There's more of a bastard thing. ZX Spectrum loading sound there. So as a games player, you probably won't care that the VIC20 has a better keyboard than the 16K Spectrum, which I think worked out about 145 quid, 150 quid in 1982 with a tape deck. You'd have to buy a tape deck. The jury's out on when exactly the VIC20 starter pack come out. Some people say 82, some people say 83. So I've loaded the extended ROM in and you have to load the thing. So luckily they are labelled the right way round, part 1 and part 2 for this thing, so it does make it easier with a file browser. It's nice to play these games with a real joystick. Now of course I could plug this joystick into Vice, but I've got a USB adapter anyway. There you go, look, there you go, you can't see them, there they are. They're blue. They're for the Sega Genesis. I thought I'm only going to buy one, so I bought them. Most emulators don't support paddle control, so that's a shame really, because you can't play Indy 500, you can't play Arkanoid on the C64 without paddles, you can't play Le Mans. We can play these games, but they won't be anywhere near as fun without the paddle control. We got all the screen there? No. Well, it's using a hell of a lot of the screen. I thought you could go faster and slower. Ah, come on. Terrible. In my defence, so you can't move the screen. That's a bad move. Perhaps there's a technical reason why that would be the case. Why it ends up like that. Why couldn't they just program it? Is it something to do with, well, it shouldn't be anything to do with memory, because Not even 1% of the 1 million VIC20 owners had one of those cartridge expansion boards where you could plug in multiple cartridges. Oh, I do actually have two Hales ROM scanners, or two boxes. I don't know if there's an empty box and just one ROM scanner. I think that is the case. But I did see one on eBay not that long ago. I was going to bid on it, but you can slow down and speed up. That was, you see, this is the it's the fast speed. There we go. Ah, come on. Really colourful though. Character-based movements are a bit tricky to make sure you don't hit anything. What happened there? I mean, 30 quid on cartridge, it's quite a lot of money. I don't know if they ever did Buck Rogers for the VCS, because it was a CBS license on the consoles. No, actually it was a Sega license. But CBS did most of the Sega stuff for Atari, from what I remember in the early days. That part of the screen's missing now, completely. Now I don't have the instructions, so yeah, we're running out of time. That's the problem. The fuel thing is more about a time limit than anything else. That didn't help. Look at those lovely colours, eh? Seems to have gone insane speed now. What am I, Daryl? So if you go around the outside of these things, you get zapped. So they're all there. Very similar to the C64 tape game, but probably would have cost more. That's the thing, isn't it? Oh no! So tricky with a character-based movement. Yeah, I quite like that actually. It's always going to be an issue if it's a non-Commodore cartridge though, because yeah, 15 quid, yeah, fair enough. That's like the price of two unexpanded VIC20 tape games, but